I'm not gonna lie. I'm really, really enjoying this right now. Mothership coming out. Oh my god. So we've got a mothership coming out with carriers. 2 more gateways being put down. But look at the army tab. Both players right there at 195 food. Wow. Look at the unit tab. This is going to be, they're pretty much even in probes, SCVs, as they are able to take down that expansion, pick up and leave 4 Marauders, superhero Marauders, very nicely done. So we'll have 26 Marines, 13 Marauders, 6 Battle Cruisers, and 9 Ghosts, again 23 Zealots, an Archon, 7 Stalkers, 3 Carriers, 6 High Templar. There's 23 interceptors that have been trained up, and then that mothership right when that finishes. Just about done. Building command centers everywhere probably will be transformed into planetary fortresses, making his base almost impossible to break. So even if, honestly, I mean, even if RSVP, excuse me, is able to break this, as he's just kind of throwing some zealots at the wall here, even if he is able to break this, he's still got all of these planetary fortresses to go through right here and here as well. These two will definitely be transformed into planetary fortresses. He's got the sensor tower here, so he knows what's going on. And, you know, just very, very strong play from Drewbie, very defensive. Meanwhile, the army here and the mothership coming over. Got these, there they are. So we'll have 6 battle cruisers, or 6 carriers, excuse me. 2 more being trained up. And we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, full 8, the 8 battle cruisers. So this is just, I'm just waiting for the fight here. This is just going to be great. As we've got this army here, as this base taken down again by a drop, so very nice plays by Drewbie here, just not allowing his opponent to put up this expansion. Meanwhile, this expansion oversaturated, so really looking to transfer those probes. This expansion doing pretty well, and of course the first 2 bases for both players now mined out. This base is decent, this base is pretty full, so Drewbie has a lot of minerals, a lot of minerals and gas. So he will, I mean, it does take a Terran army a long time to replenish, but he will be able to do so pretty easily. He could just queue everything up. What he really should do right now, I think, is just lay down a bunch of barracks, a bunch of whatever he wants to train up in this fight, so that he can use all those extraneous minerals, because he's gathering them right now. So he could put up like 30 barracks, and then he would be able to train up like 30 Marauders or 30 Marines, rather than just use the ones he has. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has a lot of barracks and all that stuff, but all these minerals sitting here, this 8,000 right here, is not doing him a lot right now. So that's just something to think about if you're ever in a game like this where you've been maxed out for a really long time, as once again that command center does go down, losing one medevac as well, excuse me, as these ghosts just kind of hanging out, just like doing their thing, looking to pick off some people, and this observer gonna catch him. That'll be huge. Oh, sniping the observer, keeping the ghosts alive. Very, very nice play. Ghosts are very, very underrated units. This is just kind of showing what ghosts can do. In the meantime, we've got some more upgrades. Ground Weapon 3, Air Weapon 2, and 3 more Battle Cruisers coming out. Really just waiting to see. That'll give him 13 Battle Cruisers. I don't know, honestly, if I've ever seen... Excuse me, yawning. Woke up, doing my morning cast here. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning here. But I don't know if I've ever seen this many battle cruisers used in a game before. You know, against that many carriers. It's just, it's insane. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this! And the mothership. Where's that mothership? There it is. It is now cloaking the space. So those Marauders will be like, oh, and it's cloaking all the photon cannons. That's sneaky. That is really sneaky. I'm a fan of that. I'm on the fan club. No medallion for the High Templar, unless that High Templar recently stormed. I thought he researched the medallion. Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, okay, he's got all his, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Medevac coming back here, killing some probes. Very, very nice play. So if we look at the unit tab here now, 54 harvesters, 2 Drewbie 74. This mothership coming out, just kind of doing its thing. Concealing all of this very nicely. Where is the army of Drewbie? They're down here, trying to get this base up. Throwing up a bunch of cannons. We look at the production tab. What do we got going on? There's 3 battlecruisers almost finishing up, and armor upgrades for his precious battlecruisers. But like, look at these minerals, these gas. You could really. I understand the command centers and the planetary fortresses. That's a very nice play as well. But I think in addition, just putting down some barracks. I mean, I think Drewbie is in a very good position here, with these battlecruisers, with the Yamato cannons, and. But I would love to just kind of see him take that next step. As, oh my god, does this mothership go down? No, he doesn't lose the mothership. Mothership able to get away, but he does once again lose his base to about 13 battlecruisers. So these battlecruisers probably going to look to get repaired, as he is killing his own units now to give him the food to make more. This I have not seen before. But again, it makes sense. It does make sense. If he goes, oh, I have too many of this, you know, just kill some of it. As we've got a little engagement back here, some stalkers coming down the back, breaking down these back rocks. Or some zealots, excuse me. Definitely not stalkers. These battlecruisers coming in just doing work. Now the carriers, we'll see how this ends up. A lot of carriers against a lot of battlecruisers. Yamato cannons. Just wrecking everything here. So impressive. So impressive. Mothership just getting ripped to bits. This is just super impressive. Very nice play by Drewbie to take that down. We'll see how these, as the carriers just getting ripped apart by these Yamato cannons. Drewbie looks like he should be able to come out on top in this encounter. If we look at the army tab now, it's 181 to 132. The production tab, more carriers being trained up, but we'll see what ends up happening. As we've got 5 more battlecruisers in production. We've got just 5 left, but they've done a great job as the EMPs going down on the ghosts, or with the ghosts. Battlecruisers able to handle that pretty quickly. Some Vikings coming out as well. Meanwhile, Zealots ripping through the base of RootDrewbie. So these Zealots will do some serious damage. They're killing down these supply depots. We'll see how many extras Drewbie did build, but this could supply block him pretty significantly. Right now he still has 200, so he has built a lot of extra buildings for supply. But we'll see here, as this is definitely, and there is the GG, as once again this base not up. All these probes, long distance mining, we look at the army tab, it's 90 to 200. I'm going to back this up a little bit actually, just to see what exactly happened. Back it up to 9 minutes. We can play that. You can see here that there's a lot of this here. There's a lot of battlecruisers on the map. As we look at them kind of going back home. Units being lost for RSVP back here. Zealots getting trapped here, and that's just, yeah, that's the GG. I thought I may have missed something. But yeah, RSVP just kind of realizing, you look at the unit tab, behind 33 harvesters, 274. All the battlecruisers, all the ghosts, Vikings coming out to counter the carriers. Just a great game by RootDrewbie, as he played it extremely safely. Both players really did. I mean, if you look at the map, the mini-map, I mean, all the bases are pretty much taken, with the exception of really one that was never really attempted to be taken. This one right here, left all alone. all alone. So anyway, yeah, that's just about it for this one. Once again, my name is Liaison, and this has been a shoutcast of RootDrewbie and COL RSVP on Shakuris Plateau.